Hello, Chris Walker with Big Angie Fan Channel, doing the very laziest way I can of recording using the webcam on my MacBook here and recording everything in one shot, no files to combine. Anyway, because I have another original Angelina Jordan song that I want to respond to, react to. I haven't heard it before. I've heard her little introduction to it here. She talks about having worked on it a long time. It's not totally clear whether it's going to be on the new album. Speaking of that, I also have some new news, sort of news, debatable news about the new album coming out. And I'll get into that a little bit later. So let's listen to this.
Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well. I have not been talking to you guys on here for quite some time, so I thought I could share some really exciting news. I am going to be releasing a lot more songs that I've been working on for a very long time, like probably a couple of years now, but it's finally all just coming together. And
Okay, so that definitely makes it sound like this is going to be on the new album. But then there's some other, like I said, kind of confusing news that muddies the water about whether this is going to be on the new album or not. But let's listen.
I thought I could share one of the songs that I'm going to be releasing for you very soon, and it's called Always Yours. I hope you guys like it. Okay. I came with skin inside and pain, with birthday candles left in rain. I never chased a love out loud. I hid it quiet from the crowd. Not fashion, not a lot to show, just dreams I buried long ago.
Oh, that part of it. Dreams I buried long ago.
You weren't of birth, you weren't like me. No age, no hunger, no gravity. A melody I couldn't hold, a warmth that vanished when too bold. I reached for you, you slipped like mist. A drink too deep to just exist.
It's trailing vibrato.
They say true love must fade one day, but we were meant to stay this way. A ghost and thought, a fire and skin, forever close but never in. Hey guys,
Okay.
I hope you're doing well.
One thing to say about this is I would need to listen to it several times more to pick up the lyrics better. Even though I had the volume at the maximum that I could preset it at, it still wasn't loud enough for me. And so I didn't catch all of the lyrics. It's nice that she was actually singing instead of just playing a pre-recorded track for us. So this sounds a little bit more slight than the other song that we heard, not as dynamic, but some lovely vocal techniques in there, and a lot of it, my more evolved reaction to it would depend on hearing it louder and hearing these lyrics better. So maybe I could have a follow-up reaction later. So yes, excellent as always, not as great as the last one we heard. Now here's where I come to the confusing news about the new album coming out on September 9th. So that was announced on Grandma Mary's TikTok, and then she had another TikTok that it said it was a sample from the album, and just pretty short clip. but obviously a studio recorded clip, and her voice sounded very wonderful and had a strong Elvis Presley feel. Can't Help Falling in Love, songs like that. But then some more, I don't know if you can call it news, came out about the album, because Grandma Mery released 2 more TikToks, and she gave more details about the album, but they kind of contradict other things. She talked about it being 12 songs with no collaborators, and she talked about it being jazz. She mentioned jazz like twice, and saying that it was based on her poetry rather than on Angelina Jordan's, journals and so forth. So that would be, if it does turn out to be like that, that would be a very interesting album, of course. But that is confusing to me, because this song certainly doesn't sound like, a jazzy song, and the other one that supposedly was from the album, again, sounded like Elvis. It sounded great, but it didn't really sound jazzy. So, there's that contradiction there. Does that mean there's going to be more than one album? Is this song that she's talking about right here going to come out at a different time? Then there was another TikTok by Grandma Mery that added to the confusion about this, and I will wait to comment more on that when I react to the song that she has in that TikTok, which she says is her words and Angelina Jordan singing them. I won't say anything more about it at this time. But yes, Grandma Mery is a wonderful human being that all of us Angelina Jordan fans adore. She has had such a profound influence on Angelina Jordan. And what she says can be contradictory at times. Maybe it has to do with the language barrier. We see this beautiful language in her poetry, but that seems to be that it's translated from a different language, like Persian, because her other fans have told me, who have spoken to Mery, that her written English her spoken English isn't really that good. You can definitely see it's a second language. So it could be that all these written things that we're getting from her, something is being lost in the translation, and we're getting meanings that she didn't really mean. Like maybe the thing about jazz is it's a very broad definition of jazz, or a jazzy feel to it without being jazz. Anyway, we just don't know. But at least based on that second to last TikTok of Mery, it could be an album of all jazz songs and based primarily on Mery's writing, not on Angelina Jordan's. Which, if that's true, that would certainly be a change-up. So these next 7 or 8 weeks are going to be very interesting to see what other things trickle out about this album. Okay, Chris Walker, Big Angie Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. Aloha.